Hello everyone, in this video we'll be discussing some very cool methods on the console objects. I'll be discussing 3 of those. Let's directly start with the video. So every one of us has probably used console.log for debugging purposes, almost every one of us. So I'll be showing you some 3 different methods which are available on the console object. Let's start with those. So as you have already seen that I have 4 console log statements. So if I run this example, this will just log those statements. It says 1 2 3 4. Now I'll show you something like this, console dot, let's say, time. And if you want to calculate how much time these 4 log statements is taking, so what you can do is just wrap those things in console.time and console.time end. Now if you execute these code, it will give you the time it took to execute those lines. So if you want to just figure out the time your code is taking, you can use this method. Let's move to the next method. So for example, if you want to group some of your console log statements, you can do that. You can just group your console logs with just a simple method. You can say console.group, similar to the time one, and console.group end. Now if I execute this will just group my 2 logs, console.log 2 and 3. It will just indent those things for me. So if I just bring it up, if you can see 1 2 3 are given some space and they are grouped together. So there can be console.group statements within console.group statements. For example, if you have some more log statements in here and you want to group those, you can definitely do that. So this was the second one, and the third one is my favorite. Let's go to that directly. That is console.table. Let's just remove this. So for example, let's create an object. Let's say obj, let's say first name Vishal, and let's say last name, let's correct this, just a moment, first name, and okay, let's take one more property, let's say this. Now whenever we log such an object, you must have done that before. This will give me a result something like this. Now this is pretty fine for this, but if you have a bigger object, this is not too readable for us. So what we'll do is, instead of doing console.log, we can do something like this. This is amazing, guys. Let's see this. Now if I run this console.table and I run this statement, see this. So this is giving me my output in tabular format, which is very much readable, and you can figure out what you have inside your object. You can do this with the arrays as well. For example, if you have an array, let's say we have an array, let's say we have 1 34 and 23, just some random numbers, and we'll console.table those. See, we can similarly do something like array of objects. So we already have an object. Let's create an array and we'll pass the same object twice. Let's run this and you will see we have an array. At index 0 we have Vishal, first name is Vishal, last name is Maratha, and age is 22, and similarly for the second object. So this is how we can use console.table for our debugging. This will help us in organizing our logs and of course looking for any errors if you have got any. So this is pretty much it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know in the comments if you like this video and what other topics should we cover. I'm thinking of the type coercion video for the next one. So stay tuned. Thank you so much.